Hey guys, what's going on? This is Quentin, aka Mr. CPMD, aka Mr. Crypto Pays Me Daily. And I am back again. Today is Friday, July the 18th. And if you were on last night, I had some trouble making the deposit. So today I'm going to come back and do that live withdrawal, live deposit, and live purchase of ITO for WeFi DeFi banking. All right. That's what we're going to do today. Just going to give you a smooth run. I figured out what the issue was. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But I'm just going to show you kind of a smooth walkthrough of how you can make that deposit. All right. Now, before we jump into the content, guys, if you have not already, please subscribe to the Crypto Pays Me Daily YouTube channel. Just take a second, hit that subscribe button. All right. Turn the notifications on so that you are not missing out on any of these lives. Like right now, you could be tuning in and you could have got a notification. And then if you have any comments, any questions, just drop those down below. And if you like the content, like it. If you don't like it, thumbs down it. It's all right. And then if you want to get into the private community, right, my private CPMD Facebook community, this is where constant communication happens throughout the day, different updates, different Zooms, trainings, all the different things that are just quick updates. It will be posted there. Make sure that you're answering all 4 questions correctly with real answers, not generic answers, because the bots try to get into the accounts and it's nothing but scammers trying to lure you into some WhatsApp or Telegram scam, right? So beware of that. All right. Now, with that being said, I want to jump right into this. Well, actually, I do want to make one statement first. So we did have our compensation training with Dr. John Saktouris this morning. Literally broke the compensation plan down. Did an amazing job. That is already posted. The replay is already posted on the channel. So if you want to go back and watch that, a little bit over an hour long, but it is just great information, right? If you really want to get in and make some income in this opportunity, he shows you there. There's some really cool things that we've seen happen in other compensation plans that we really didn't like that aren't here. And it just makes it special, right? Unlimited levels that you can earn in depth from the fees, the 3 levels that you can earn from in the ITO, the percentages that you can get paid, the breakage that can pay, the fees that aren't paid out that can roll up to you. All of these good things, right? That you can get. So definitely check that out. It will really give you a great understanding of how this works. And it's pretty simple. One of the things I hated about some of the past compensation plans is that you had to create leaders when you were building. So as you went and referred people, those people needed to become certain ranks so that you could rank up. Well, it's only volume here that matters. And so that's a huge thing that you don't have to go out and create those leaders. But all of that stuff is talked about inside of that training. So make sure to check that out. All right. So, now I want to come back and do a smooth run of the withdrawal process, showing you what that looks like, depositing back in, purchasing ITO, and claiming some more of those certificates. So, right, the big thing right now, guys, right, the company took 5% of the shares, put it to the side, and said, hey, we're going to offer this back to the community, but it's a limited time thing. And we'll take a look at the bar to see how far they are right now. It will probably, I would imagine it will be gone in the next 24 hours. That is my guess. Maybe you get lucky and get 48 hours. I'm guessing 24 hours. And what that basically means is that when you purchase ITO, right? Number one, you purchase ITO and you stake for at least 2 years. You're going to get a portion of those certificates, right? It's basically like a stock ownership of WeFi. It's not going to be available once this is gone. So down the line, these shares can have the potential to be worth a lot of money. We'll take a look at that and I'll show you what that kind of looks like. It can be worth a lot. All right. So let me drop the banner. And look, if you, well, I'll just read this for you. Major updates. Oh, that's not the right one. There we go. Last chance to get WeFi ownership certificates, right? Live WeFi decentralized banking withdrawal and deposit. We'll do that. And you can also purchase your $10 crypto debit card, and you can earn from your entire network on all of the fees, right? This is passive income just as people are using their cards and creating fees, right? And then you can earn passive token rewards. That's the ITO, which we're going to purchase today. And that will mine for you for the next 7 years. All right. The next 7 years. So let's get into this. The first thing I want to do is we'll do the withdrawal first. So I have the funds, and then we'll go and deposit those funds back in. All right. So, and I'm going to show you 2 ways, guys. I'm going to show you 2 ways that we can deposit in. All right. Share screen. All right. I think we are sharing. Yes, we are sharing. So let's just go to the sell point, which is the site where we can track all of our organizations and all of our business, right? So this thing is growing relatively quickly, which is great. I mean, I think it's growing just because it makes sense. Number one, over 214 affiliates. So this thing is, I mean, it makes sense, right? And finally, we have something that is just legitimate. It's legal. It's registered. It's a real bank first, right? This is the creation of a bank first. So this is not, network marketing company, direct sales company. It's not that, right? They just have an affiliate compensation plan to help build out the bank, and they reward us for doing so. So let's go into the finance tab here, and we just want to let's make this withdrawal, and then I want to pull it up so that you can see again. So and check this out, guys. I mean, and this is just to show you how powerful this is. If you were on last night's live, right? There was, I think, $531 that was withdrawn in USDT that was paid instantly to the phone. This morning, just the following morning, it's over $400 in USDT here again. This is strong. I mean, you can literally create yourself, 100, 500,000, 2,500, 5K a day business here. And all of these commissions are paid instantly. So as soon as something happens, those commissions via smart contract are paid directly to your back office. When I withdraw these commissions, you're going to see how quickly they go to my wallet. All right. So I want to pull this up just so you can see, so I can show you the phone, so that you can see that this withdrawal is real. And I just like to do this to be transparent, because I know that main thing that we always want to know is, right, do withdrawals work? Is there someone holding your withdrawal? Is there someone that has to go and press a button, for your withdrawal? Decentralization is the key, right? We don't want anyone to be in the midst of our transactions, right? So let's see. Resume. Why won't it resume? Let me stop the share. Try again. All right. So let's go over to the MetaMask wallet. All right. So we're already in the wallet. Let's copy the wallet address. Let's go in and paste it here. And this is a really simple process. All right. Nothing crazy. Oop. All right. Always verify your address. All right. Got the right address. We'll see the amount that we can do here is 403.92. All right. Little small fee there. And then let's withdraw. All right. Now we'll hop back over here to the phone and we can see that there's nothing here as of right now. And then there you go. Those funds are already in the wallet. That just lets me know, again, this is decentralized. This is not, someone on the backside pressing buttons here. All right. So that is the first thing that I wanted to show you. Now I want to show you how to deposit back in because we want to get some more ITO while we can. So let's go ahead and get some. I'm going to do this through, I'm going to show you two ways first. All right. Number one, if you are on your, well, let's just do it all. I'm not going to do this. I think I'm done with the phone. So yeah, I'm done with the phone for right now. So let's just kind of get this out of the way for right now. Let's jump back over to here. Now there's two ways. I actually like using the Telegram. Pops up just like this. Launch. And it pulls up this whole screen here. So I actually like using this. Now, two things. If you want to purchase your ITO, right, you have to first fund your wallet. If you don't have any funds in your wallet, then you can't purchase. So you need to come up here to accounts and you need to make your deposit, right? So whichever way you're deciding to do it, you have a wallet here. I can come in and this is a smart chain, right? And I can deposit USDT right here. And this is the way that I'm going to do it. I'm just going to scan this from MetaMask, send my deposit right here. All right. The other side of this is, or the other way that you can do this, and let's just hop back to the web page, is you can use the app in the web. All right. So it's going to pull up what looks to be the same exact thing for the most part. I think I already did this, but it's making me do it again. Let's see. One sec. Still streaming? Okay. Just a second. Let me put all my info in. So when you come to the web version, right, you're going to see the same thing that you saw on the Telegram. You're going to see that here. Now, there is one other way, and let's see if we can pull it up. ITO dot, which one was it? ITO dot, I think WeFi .co. Let me see if that's it. So yeah, ito.wefi.co is the other option that you can deposit in as well. And I think a lot of people have done it this way. And basically, if you're going to do it this way, you're just putting the amount that you're going to send. So like if I'm going to do 400, it's going to tell me on there, I can accept, then I can go click to buy, and then I can choose if I want to use, the wallet, Visa card, or if I want to pay it with different cryptos. So there's a couple of ways you can do this, right? Any way will work. It works the same. But I just kind of wanted to show you, you can do it through the Telegram. You can do what looks to be the Telegram on the actual web, the same mirror on the web. And then you also have this, which is a way that you can actually use a card. So yeah. Now there are some fees. So a little 2% if you use a card. Over here, 1 USD plus 1% if you're paying with different cryptos, right? So for me, it just made sense to do it the other way. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's hop right back over to the Telegram. And let's go ahead and make our deposit. Let's go back. So let's go here, go to my wallet. I need to receive. And now I can send my funds here. So USDT, just going to take my phone and scan this. Make sure everything's correct. Yep. Send max. And I'm going to show you the mistake that was made yesterday. So I'll click. I have deposited. And I think this took about 60 seconds or so, maybe 90 seconds to show up yesterday. So let's give it just a minute. And while we wait, if you're on today, let us know where you're tuning in from. So drop your location. Let us know. It's kind of cool just to see everybody who is a part of this and who is tuning in. This thing is going to grow incredibly large. I mean, I already can see it. It solves a really, really big issue that we have in this space with just being able to spend our money. So yeah, this is powerful. And this is going to be something that will definitely be here. It will be here for quite a while. All right, so let's give it maybe another 30 seconds. Now you got to validate the transactions and confirmations, all that stuff. All right. The typical stuff. There it is. So it's there. Now let's go ahead and make the purchase, right? Since we have the funds in the wallet, now we can go ahead and purchase. So let's go over to earn, right? Let's go down to buy ITO units. You can see I have 403.72. Let's continue. Now, the problem we had yesterday, and just so I'll show you, if you click max, right, you would think that this is going to put the maximum amount that you can actually use to buy ITO. Well, the issue that we were having yesterday was that you couldn't use the maximum amount. I did $1 less than that amount, and it worked. Now, I did escalate this issue up to Dr. Secturis, and maybe it's finished. Maybe it's fixed. I'm sorry. Because if I look at my available balance and I look at the amount, it's not the same. Maybe I don't have to reduce it, but let's just take a look and try it and see what happens. And I like the 3-year just because I think you get a little more value. Let's just see. Yes, if you look at 2 years is what is that? About a little less than 19 a year, but if you go up here, you're 25 a year. So I think this is kind of like that. That is that sweet spot, I think, is the 3-year. So I'm gonna do it at 3-year. Again, this is my long-term money. I think the money now is going to be in the sales of the ITO and then also in card fees. So as soon as we can get these fees from the cards, the transactions and everything, that's going to be, I think, where the majority of the money will come from here. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's confirm. So see here, failure. Something went wrong. So the problem is here is you need to reduce this amount just a little bit. Let me just try it. See if it'll let me do it with $3.99. Let's just try it. So yeah, you just needed to so you probably can just knock off a few of the cents. Sometimes USDTs, right? It has a lot of digits, after the period, right? So it could be that the amount you're putting in, it's actually a little bit less than that amount. So maybe just reduce it by a few cents and then try it and you should be good to go. So now that is purchased. Now you want to come in under the ownership tab, right? This is important because I think there's a lot of people who purchased ITO and they never did this step. And this is the most important step. You want to go in and verify and claim these available gift certificate shares. All right. I have 939 there, so I want to verify it. They're there, issued on July 18th. All right, so let's close that. So now I got 5,268. And it just shows you a little bit of potential of what can happen with these shares, right? This is just, figures, right? If it becomes a top 100 cryptocurrency, and if you get $1 for each one of these shares, it'd be $5,200. If they go into the top 50, 38,000. On chain SaaS could be 229. Not really sure exactly what that means, but I think it's just if the token can get to the point where, to a higher point, probably where they're doing things more on chain. The value of it can be a lot higher, and then the AI sector is 430,000. So, I mean, you could just play with the numbers there. I mean, if you think we'll have, a successful project here over the next 5 years, I mean, you can imagine this can turn into something, massive. It could be a nice payday. Now, if you look down here, this is key. 95% of the ITO has been sold. There is less than 1 million ITO units that will qualify to get these certificates. All right. After that, you'll still get ITO. Don't get me wrong. You can still purchase the mining, ITO, the technology. You'll still get it. It just will not come with these shares. All right. So, yeah, 24 hours. I'm going to give this 24 hours. This number was way less. I think it was like 86% last night, or 84% or something like that. So it's already at 95%. Within 24 hours, this will be gone. That's for sure. Yes, we're only on block 14. This thing will mine all the way until block 38, but the rest of the remaining blocks will not come with these shares. So I just want to make sure you understand that, take advantage of it. Why not? It's free money that they're going to give you that you can take advantage of. So, yeah. That's it. So let me go and stop the screen share. This one's not going to be a long one today. I just kind of wanted to come through and do those steps in a clean manner, just to kind of give you an idea of what it looks like. I know yesterday couldn't figure out that I needed to reduce that amount for it to work, but we got it. So it looks like we're good to go. Let me just see if there are any questions. Just drop them real quickly. We'll get it answered for you. Let me check and see what we got online. So we have Charzelle Stamper out of Georgia. What's going on? What's going on, sir? And we also have Abraham Anthony from Nigeria. What's going on? We got a big leader over there in Nigeria, Lady Coin. That's my good friend. She will be on board with this, and it's going to be spreading it all across Africa. So excited about that market. All right. But it doesn't look like there are any questions. We got Raymond Curacao in the house. Welcome. We got people tuning in from everywhere. It's amazing to see it. I mean, this is a global project. This is a global bank. So, we're going to see people participating all around the world, and that is incredible to see. So, if you have any questions, guys, remember in the description, there are a bunch of links to different information that you can go and read about. There's so many tools at your disposal. There's videos on the WeFi YouTube channel, the tutorial videos, very short, like, short clips that show you how to do everything. Very clean, very professional. If you need to enroll and someone sent you this video, make sure to reach out to that person, get their link. All right. Sign up with that person. If you are a part of my channel and you want to be a part of this, I have included my link in the description and you can get it there to enroll. But make sure if someone sent you here, ask them if they have a link so that you can get enrolled, right? Because we want that person to get their credit. All right. That is all I have, guys. We don't know our next Zoom presentation. We will get a schedule hopefully later today. So I'll update you and post that inside of the CPMD Facebook community. And that way we can continue on with some presentations and trainings and leadership calls, all those different things as we build this. So with that being said, guys, make sure that you have a great and safe weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Let's go, WeFi. Mr. CPMD, I am out. Peace.